Hello, hello. Welcome to Tina Talk Show audience. It's me, your host, and I want you to thank you so much. If this is your first time of coming to Tina Talk Show, it's a pleasure having you. Like, listen, like I always tell you, this platform is a platform that is dedicated for you. Yes, for you to come and share those amazing story. Sometimes you wonder what is it that you can give to somebody to make an impact. Listen, like I've always said, it's not about money. It's not about materialistic things. It's about what is it that will impact in that person spiritually. You see, spirituality is when you start to look beyond material things. And what is the simplest things you can give somebody spiritually? Is those experience, those things you learn through the process of life, what life has taught you, those wisdom that you gathered in the process, those things that you have learned, that life, those hurdles of life that life has thrown you, at the end of the day, even while you were going through those things, you think, oh my God, I'm not going to survive it. But if you survive it, what did you learn from that? That thing you learn, that is what that next person next to you wants to hear. That is what everybody, the society need. Everybody want answers. They want explanation, even when some of these answers are far-fetched. But I tell you, they are not that far-fetched if only you can share those experiences. Because all they need is someone to tell them that it's going to be all right in order to move from A to B. And this is exactly what my guest today, an awesome topic we're going to be talking about. I'm bringing him all the way from Kenya to talk about depression, one of the most important matters that I believe that we need to start to talk about it. And today we're going to be looking at Kenya. What's going on around Kenya? Why is it that the youths, are committing suicide? My guests are going to be here to kind of like take us in. We're going to be discussing. You also have an opportunity to call in and make interaction. Are you experiencing depression, anxiety, or maybe you know somebody, maybe you know who are suicide because they could not understand they could not understand the importance of talking, which is why my guest Davidoofficialke taking it as a point of duty to start to address this matter of depression going on right now in Kenya. It's a heartbreaking situation and he cannot keep it to himself. He wants to start talking about it. Maybe while we're talking about it, we can find solutions. We can find ideas, suggestions that can help you to go through those moments of feeling low, feeling depressed, feeling anxiety. We're going to be sharing our own personal experience as we go on. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to let us take a break, and then I'm going to bring them all the way from Kenya to come and share some of their experiences and how we can go about these issues. Yes, welcome back, audience. Thank you so much for that short break. Now, Davidoofficialke,
Yes,
all the way from
yes,
Kenya,
yes.
will be coming up without much of ado. I'm going to bring him up all the way from Kenya. Hello, Davido. What's up?
Oh,
What's up? How are you?
yeah, what's up? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm so happy to be on Tina Talk Show. Man. I've been waiting this like with a lot of anxiety, and I'm so happy that I'm here.
Thank you
I'm
so much,
really happy.
Davido. It is
Yeah, yeah,
also
yeah,
it is also my pleasure. It's honor.
yeah.
It's a big
Mhm.
privilege that me and
Mhm.
you we are able to look at things from one angle. from this in
Yeah.
the same direction. It's a
Yeah.
privilege to have you come to the show, all the way from
Mm.
Kenyan. We connect to talk
Yeah.
about something that is very important. So thank you so much for coming to Tina Talk Show. Now,
Yeah.
before we start, I would like the audience to get to know who you are. If you can just introduce yourself a little bit
Yeah.
more. Yes.
Yeah. Hello, my good people. My name is Davidoofficial KE. I'm a brand manager. I'm also artist manager, and I'm Instagram influencer, and I'm also an optician. Yeah. I
Okay.
yeah, yes, yeah.
I didn't know that part of you. Now you see why I love what I do. Now you see why I love my show. Because
Yeah,
in this show, you get to know about
yeah,
people the way that
yeah,
you didn't know them before. You are an
yeah.
optician. Amazing.
Yeah,
Now you see.
yeah, I'm an optician. Yeah, I'm an optician. I
Wow.
I I have one of the I have an optical shop here in Kenya, and I take care of people's eyes as well.
Amazing. That is so
Yes.
amazing. Like, I've always known you to be a brand manager, a big shots manager out there, influencer. But you see, there's more behind it. Now we can know that there's more to you. Thank you so much for
Yes.
bringing us in to
Yeah,
understand
thank you.
your other things, not only on social media, but people who have situations can come to you, and you can support them too, treat them.
Yeah, true,
Thank
true,
you.
true, true. Yeah,
So,
you see where I come from, in our village, we people have a lot of eyes problems.
mm,
So being part of a solution to those eye problems, some of us we have to dedicate ourselves. We have to go and study a little bit about the eyes, so that we can come back and rescue our community from those eyes problems.
wow.
So
I
in
mean,
that way, I found myself dealing with vision, dealing with eyes. So
mm,
in terms of giving back to the community, every year we go back to our community, and we have eye camps, and yeah, with the help of the government and other peoples of the same interest, we go back to the community, and
mm,
we choose a certain area, and we do eye camps like for 2 months. We treat them. Those who need glasses, we give them glasses. Those who need medication, we give them medication. Yeah, yeah,
mm.
yeah. So that's why
Wow.
some of us find themselves in that kind of a situation. Despite
Wow.
being a brand manager and artist manager and also a program manager, I we also do things so that we can create a good future for our community.
Yeah, amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
uh, you know, there's more to you. Well done.
yeah,
Well
yeah.
done.
Sure.
It's a
Thank
great
you, thank you, thank
initiative.
you.
Wow,
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm so
I,
happy to be here. Finally.
Al, say it again.
I'm so happy to be here on Tina Talk Show. I'm so happy.
I'm
I'm
so
so
happy
happy
to
to
have you. You know,
communicate
you
with this
celebrity, you are a
audience.
celebrity out there, you know. So, I'm also, I saw Davido is coming to the show. Hey, look who's coming to
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much. Now,
Thank you, thank you. Too.
before we dive into the main topic for today, I
Yes,
have a lot of artists because you mentioned a brand artist. I mean, you are
yes,
you brand people. Um,
yeah,
you know, can you tell us how? Just briefly, maybe somebody's
yeah,
watching now and they're interested for you to
yeah,
brand them, because I see that is one
yeah,
of the difficulties. A lot of artists or businesses are finding
yeah,
it difficult to brand
yeah,
themselves.
yeah,
In a
yeah.
nutshell, how can you brand someone, or
Yeah,
how can you
it's
help?
Yeah, nowadays everything has gone digital, and
Yes.
a few years back, in our country, especially Kenya,
Mm.
uh, uh, we could do it manually. We could do it manually. People could go from one location to another. But now, because
Mm.
of digital transformation,
Yes.
everybody is on the phone. Everything
Mm.
nowadays is in the computer. Everything nowadays is on the television. You understand? So what
Yeah.
happens? I create this platform
Mm.
to be recognized worldwide. I sell their music to the TV stations, all local TV stations, all local radio stations,
Mm.
yeah, and also abroad, because I also have artists I'm managing from Europe. You see,
Okay. 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 That's great.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
Amazing. Well done.
I also
So,
come with the social. Hello.
yeah, hello, I can hear you. I'm with you.
Yeah. So I also come up with the social media campaigns, like on TikToks. I create the artist can be recognized. You see, I create dance challenge. I communicate with the digital platforms like Play. I ensure that the artist songs are streamed in Boomplay. I also create a playlist, and the artist is recognized. So I give the artist a full branding. I organized media tour for the artist. So it entails a lot of things. It entails a lot
Wow.
of yeah, it entails a
What?
lot of things. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
then you'll find out then important. Branding is
Mm.
very important than the artist, because when you brand yourself, you see, like the whole world knows Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Mm. Yeah.
It's because they have branded them, so they have branded themselves in very many products, in clothes, in perfumes, in events. You see, so
Mm.
recognized. It will get
Yeah.
the artist or whatever the product you are branding, it will be well recognized.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. I think that's amazing. I think I should get you on board to brand Tina Talks more, you know. Anyway,
Yeah. Yes,
audience,
yes.
audience, as you have heard
Yes.
from the video official KE, get in touch with him, okay? At
Yeah.
the end of this talk, he's going to leave his contact with us. He's going to tell you how
Yes.
you can
Yeah.
connect with him. Like you have heard,
Yeah.
he can, because of digital revolution these days, you can
Yeah.
be anywhere. He can manage you from, you can brand you from anywhere. He can be
From
managed anywhere.
anywhere.
Get in touch. Stay, watch to the end where he would be
Yeah.
telling us how you can connect with him so he can
Yes.
be able to help you. Branding is
Yeah.
about putting you out there. And Davido
Yes.
has everything it takes. I can tell you, he have everything it
Mm.
takes to put your face in the world map. Okay. So
Mm.
now
Mm.
we are going
Yes.
to be talking, yes, we are going to be talking about something very important. When you
Yeah.
got, when I think I saw you post a flyer about suicide
Mm-hmm.
going on so much in
Mm.
Kenya, and it has
Yeah.
become a burden in your heart. It
Mm.
has become
Yeah.
something really, really troubling. When I saw the
Yeah.
flyer, I was
Mm.
I was like, wow, this is serious. And because it's the area that I can help, so I got
Yeah.
in touch with you
Yeah.
and said, and then I think I
Mm.
left a comment there and said, if there's any way, because there's another flyer I said about, you know, the flyer was saying, asking for help, you know, How can we help? We need support. We need ideas. We need to understand what is going on. And I couldn't see the fire and not say anything, So I got in touch, and today we are here now talking about it. So now tell me, what is going on in Kenya with the youths contemplating committing suicide? Can
Oh
you tell
my, oh my.
me?
Yeah, actually, touching. Even right now when I'm talking about it, I feel so emotional
Yeah.
because there is a lot of depression going.
Mm,
They don't have they don't have the right channel to communicate this issue,
yeah.
because as I tell you, a month ago, before we started making noise last month,
Mm,
as a result of depression, and that was well confirmed, because when you do a dig up, you will see others even wrote letters. They said, guys, I can't take it anymore. I'm tired of living in this country. I'm tired being on this world. Let me rest forever. You see, because
mm. That's serious.
they are saying they don't
Mm,
even the family is not even responding well. The families are not even communicating to them.
mm,
So they feel that
mm.
another boy 3 weeks ago killed himself because of the girlfriend. Said the girlfriend was too demanding.
Wow.
Any work to do.
Wow.
No, he cannot live to see a girlfriend go to another person just because he cannot afford he cannot afford. Hmm? Another one just killed himself because he could not see the family suffer. Hmm? The mother is
Oh, wow.
the last born could go to the dustbin. They can come and eat. It's really bad, and uh, they, they just don't have any proper channel of communication. They don't have people who they can reach out and talk to about the issue that is disturbing them. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Other youth being shot, they are being killed by police, because they have entered themselves in the crime world.
Mm,
Yeah? They don't have anything to do. They have the peer pressure that for you to live a good life, you have to be a gangster.
mm,
They want easy money, so they go stealing so that they can get money. Others get shot, and that's not good. And when you try to do an evaluation, you find out that these things have been propelled by depression. These things have been
yeah.
propelled by peer pressure. Things have been propelled by lack of money, by lack of information on how the youths are going to dedicate themselves to start doing small businesses, enterprises, so that at least they can raise some money for themselves.
Yeah.
These things have been propelled by lack of information to the
Mm,
youths, so that they can save themselves from this situation. You
mm.
see, yeah, and it's so
Wow.
sad because the people who are dying are not strangers. These are people you know.
Yeah,
This is
oh
this is
wow.
somebody this is somebody you saw in the funeral of the other person, and then this week
Mm,
the same person you are with dies. Eh? Eh? So it's a very bad situation. It's a very serious situation which needs to be addressed.
wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Exactly. It definitely it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed because depression now, just like I
Mm.
said, um somebody committed suicide because he could not see the family suffer. you know.
Yeah.
The other
Yes.
one, because he couldn't see his girlfriend, he couldn't provide for his girlfriend, and the idea of the girlfriend going to meet somebody else, he couldn't
Yes.
take it. You know, sometimes
Mm.
some of them commit suicide because, you know, they can't meet up with their peers, you know,
Mm.
the competition among them and their friends is too much. Maybe they are doing better, he's not, or she's not, and
Mm.
then you just can't, you don't want to be in the low, you know, be underneath, or someone who is not recognized among their
Yeah.
peers. And then they're like, you know what, the
Mm.
shame. They will just go and hide
Mm.
and start to think about things like that, you know.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now for me, in every problem, in every
Yeah.
situation, the first thing first is,
Yeah.
what is the cause root of this? Why, where did that feelings come from?
Mm.
That feeling of depression that
Yeah.
leads to someone wanting to commit suicide.
Yeah.
We are not, if we're able to tap into why
Yeah.
is depressed, what is the
Mm.
trigger? Because there's definitely a trigger. Something triggered the emotional
Yeah.
feeling, you know, the
Yeah.
negative feelings, which is the depression. Something must have triggered it. And
Yeah.
for all I know, and most of the questions that people normally ask is, now I am speaking as a counseling psychotherapist here today, audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So now, most of the questions that is asked is, why are
Mm.
men more prone to committing suicide, or more men committing suicide than women?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, one of
Yeah.
the problem is this. One of the
Mm.
answers is this. Although it has not
Mm.
been proven, you know, by
Mm.
scientists or any way,
Yeah.
why are people committing suicide. But there's one thing we can say is that,
Mm.
you
Yeah.
know, looking at a man and woman, a woman
Mm-hmm.
easily, the society, I think that society to some level has contributed to a lot of things.
Mm.
The expectations of men, how they want the men to portray themselves as men. Women, the expectations of women are lower than of the men. A woman,
Mm.
it can be told, or you hear they always tell a woman or a girl, it's okay, she's a baby girl, she can cry, girls cry, they can cry. A woman lets out the pain. Why the society expect the men to bottle in the pain?
Yeah.
You know, they go like,
Mm-hmm.
you are a man, be a man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
men don't cry.
Yes. Yeah.
And
No,
and
strong.
because of
Yeah.
that, you know, men are
Mm.
expected to be strong. Men are expected
Mm.
not to be weak. Men are expected a
Yeah.
lot expectations of men, you know,
Yeah.
believing that I should be a role model, I should be the
Mm.
provider, I should be this, I should be that, has caused a lot of people to go into, a
Mm.
lot of men to go into depression. Now we're gonna pick on the examples. I mean, the people you've mentioned. Now that boy or that
Yeah.
young who committed suicide because
Mm.
he can't watch his family suffer.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
he couldn't get someone to talk to. He
Yeah.
couldn't get someone to relate. He
Yeah.
wasn't given opportunity to be himself.
Yes.
He wasn't given opportunity to fail and learn from
Mm.
it.
Mm.
He wasn't given opportunity to learn gradually. It was
Mm.
expected. He took on the responsibility that is too much for him.
Mm.
He took
Mm.
on the responsibility that
Mm.
was not meant for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of young men, because maybe mom and dad separate,
Yeah.
the boy automatically, because of the expectations of men, he stepped into the
Mm.
dad's shoes. Now he wants to be the man after the dad has left. He wants to provide for mom. He wants to provide for everybody. The burden becomes too much. Now, it's about time that the individual, especially men, have to begin to understand that it's okay to be weak. It's okay if you are not strong enough. It's okay, because from being weak, you can grow stronger.
Yeah.
Nobody gets stronger from being strong. You get strong from being weak. You know? So when you don't find someone who you can talk to, is one of the fundamental problems that brings when you don't find someone to talk to. And the expectation of the man is very, very important now, that people begin to talk about this topic of the expectations of men.
Yeah.
The other one who commits suicide because the girlfriend left him and he couldn't cope with that. Why? Because he has not looked into himself. He thinks maybe because I don't have money, maybe because I can't provide for this girl. Now, what is happening in his mind is going through self-esteem issues. He's having a low, when you build yourself up, when you are able to build yourself up, you are able, no matter what you're going through, you tell yourself that you can make it. So it's looking at the way the society has portrayed the men. Now, when we are all growing up as men, as women or men, when we are growing up, one of the things, again, like I said, the society has a lot to play in the area of youth committing suicide. The expectations of the youth as men is very, very high. This is why when you notice something going on in anybody, even if your child or your family member or your friend, let them know that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay not to have a lot. It's okay not to have 1 million followers on social media. It's okay not to, you don't have to wear designer clothes to be okay. It's building the self-confidence, which is why an event, we need to organize a program where we can talk more, help them to build confidence in themselves, help them to build confidence. Now, it is the belief that they have, oh, I need to be like this in order to be validated by people. I need to be like that in order to be accepted. A lot of youth, their family maybe never tell them, I love you. They feel unaccepted by their own family. They feel rejected.
That's very true.
A lot of youth want to experience love, affection from their family, but no one is giving it. As much as you want your child to succeed, we need to be careful how we tell them that.
That's very true.
How do we get them to understand that, okay, I know you're supposed to be doing this at this age. By now, you should be doing this, but it is okay to take the baby steps. It is okay, to try, you don't, the expectations need to come down. So now, one of the solutions I would suggest, I hope that the youth will join us while we are still on this program. I'm expecting at least one youth to join us and really give us an insight of what that they are experiencing. Because it's about time that we begin to unpack. Even as adults commit suicide as well. Adults.
For real. Yeah, for real though. Yeah, for real.
So now the question is, how can I
Mm.
stop thinking about killing myself? What
Yeah.
am I supposed to do? What is going on? How can I go about that? Because it's a feeling that
Yeah.
whoever that is experiencing it will tell you, I don't know
Yeah.
why I'm feeling like this. I don't know
Mm.
where it's coming from.
Yeah. That's very true.
And then in a religious context, they will say, oh, it's
Mm.
demon, it's the devil. No,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
everything is the devil.
Mm.
What is
That's a
going
very
on?
big. Yeah.
It's about time to unpack the
Yeah.
luggage of the mind.
Mm.
It is time to say, how did I grow up?
Yeah.
How was I raised? It
Yeah.
is time to unpack. Imagine, Davido, imagine having a bag. You're traveling and then you have so much things in it. You
Mm.
know, you put your shoes, you put your t-shirts, your trousers, everything you need inside the luggage. Sometimes we are traveling, we take too much. We get to the airport and
Mm.
we realize that we've taken so much bag and we need to reduce. Has that ever happened to you? Like, or
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you get to
Yes.
the airport and then you
Mm.
and then you you weigh your luggage and you find out that it's too heavy, it's too much.
Now you have to reduce the luggage.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is what we need to start doing with the youth. You know, they,
Yes.
they have taken in so much negativities,
Yes.
not having been shown love, a
Yes.
lot of things, rejection,
Yeah.
being stigmatized.
Yes.
All these things is the belief system that they have gathered, they have packed, and it's
Yes.
not helping them. So
Yes.
the solution is to start talking about it so we can help
Mm.
them to unpack the things, the belief system, what they have taken, unpack it and see what is in there.
Yeah.
You know, do you have like an example of
Mm-hmm.
someone who has sat with you to tell
Yes.
you what they are experiencing so we can see, we can use it as a case study?
Yes. Yes. Of course, I have. At where I live in Narok,
Mm,
my neighborhood. Yeah. Narok is still. Yeah. Of course, it's a town, but it's still a small place. But I have a lot of youths. They come to my house every day. They
mm,
come to seek help. I have somebody, last week, I had somebody who came and talked to me and told me that I'm done. I cannot be going every day at home. My mother is there, my younger brother is there, and I cannot provide for them. I feel so sad. I don't have a job. I, I, I have a girlfriend who also depends on me. You see, and here I am. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I don't have any resources to support these people. So the only thing I feel like is just to leave this world because these are people who I love. This is my mother. I love her so much. This is my brother. I love him so much. This is my girlfriend. I love her so much. But they are all depending on me, someone who has nothing to provide for them with food and their necessities. So this person actually was coming to me and telling me that I just feel it's enough. I don't have the reason why I should tell you I have to be on this world as from next week Monday. And he has not talked to anybody. He just came straight to me and he told me that he feels that I'm the last option. I'm the last person who should tell him what to do. Eh?
wow.
And then, yeah, he told me that the video, if you don't communicate to me and I don't feel satisfied, you will have to forgive me. And you'll
Wow.
have to send this message to my mother. You'll have to send this message to my girlfriend.
That must be
You'll have,
hard for
yeah,
you. For you.
you'll have to tell my brother, my little brother, that I loved him so much. You see, that thing really hit me so hard because I also myself didn't know the kind of help I can give him.
Mm.
I don't have the money to give the family. I don't have this or this to provide for the family. So the only thing I told him is you have you have to find a way. Don't expect also to be employed. You can also start your own businesses.
Mm.
You can start selling charcoals. You can start selling fruits on the street. You can start hawking. You can start hawking things on the street, so that at least you can get something, and
Yeah.
also accept the situation you are in right now. You
Mm.
are not in a stable situation, and when you are not in a stable situation, you have to start from the bottom to put yourself in that situation where you want to be. You
Mm.
know, and a lot of young people from let's say from Africa or East Africa,
Mm.
they are envied by the Western lifestyle.
Mm.
You know, when for us when we were growing up, like 20 years ago, life was not the way it is right now. You
Yeah.
know, now there's telephone, you can see flash lifestyle, you want to be like that artist. And what comes in what people don't know, it took them decades and decades for them to be who they are. You see,
Exactly.
but,
Correct.
but these young people don't have that experience, or they don't have
Oh, they
access
don't have
of
the,
information
yeah,
to
they don't have the
understand that.
patience. They don't have the
Yeah,
patience.
yeah. They don't have the information that it took time, it took patience, it took hard work for them to be who they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay-Z was not born and he became Jay-Z when he was 10 years. It took
Mm.
him like over 30 years for him to be Jay-Z. And
Mm.
there was a lot of process involved. There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of sacrifices,
Mm.
involved for him to be Jay-Z, you know.
Yeah.
But the youths of nowadays, they lack that gap, you know. Someone feels he can be a musician. Tomorrow he goes to the studio, and the week after he's expected to getting paid. No, it does not work like that.
Yeah.
Hmm? You have to step on the ground. It has
Mm.
to take you like 5 years. It has to take you like 10 years so that people can know who you are, so that people can accept the
Yeah.
content, so that people can accept what you are selling for them. You see? So
Yeah.
those kind of things need to be communicated to the youths.
To them.
Yeah, it needs to be communicated to them. You don't need to have a white collar job so that
Mm.
you can feel that you are doing something.
Yeah.
No. You can be your own boss. You can start with a small business. You can start with as low as 10 euros or 20 euros. You can start a business and grow from there. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of information, a lot of I feel there is a lot of things which needs to be done.
Yeah.
We need to start organizing events. We need to
Yes.
start organizing learning activities.
Mm.
Uh,
Workshops.
uh, yeah, workshops, you
Yeah.
see, so
Mm.
that we can educate these youths,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
so that we can deliver them from this slavery, from these
Yeah.
perceptions of life can happen. No, life
Ex-
takes time.
exactly, Davido. I like
Life
of
takes time.
life can happen, anything can happen. No, you have to
Yes,
work towards it.
yes,
Nothing
you
just
are.
nothing just happens.
Nothing just happens,
You know,
and
me
nothing happens.
personally, I don't believe in
Yeah.
luck. You see, when people say, "Oh,
Mm.
luck, if I'm lucky, I get this." This person have it because they are lucky. No,
No.
they work hard,
Yes.
waiting for an opportunity.
Yes.
Luck is an opportunity that comes while you were ready.
Yes. True.
Understand?
That's very
So
true. That's very true.
when you see someone, you think this person is lucky. No, what you don't know is that
Mm.
before that moment came, they were
Yeah.
preparing.
Yeah.
Something was happening behind. They were doing something. They were making
Exactly.
contact. They were working
Yeah.
hard. They were
Yeah.
something was going on, and then the
Yeah.
opportunity comes, and then they
Mm.
grab it.
Yes.
The fact
Yes.
that you just see it happen now for this
Mm.
person does not
Yeah.
mean it's luck. No, it means it has paid off. The hard
Yes.
has paid off.
Yes.
You know, the hard
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
paid
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. The hard work has paid off. You see, it does not happen. It does not happen. That's what most of the people don't understand.
Mm,
You
we lost.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
So yeah,
Mm,
go on. Mm,
yeah. So I think just the way I've said, the best thing that we can do
mm.
is, because we are here, it's about time. It's about time we start taking some action. You know.
Exactly. Action is the word. Action is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, organizing events, organizing
Yeah.
workshops where they
Organizing
can
event.
come and
Yes.
actually hear these things, and
Yes.
also
Yeah.
not just for the youth, but for parents as well.
Yeah.
For
Yeah. True.
parents
True.
as well to also
Yes.
come and learn how to relate
Yeah.
with their children. You
Yeah.
know,
True.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. 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 You
very
know.
very important. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
the gentleman who come to your
Mm,
place and say that
mm,
you are my last option, I have to say
mm,
the things you told him, you actually told him the right thing. You don't
mm.
have to wait, send CVs to get employed.
Yeah.
You can create something, you can sell. He can go out and
Yes.
start selling things. He can become
Yes.
his own boss, be
Yes.
creative, invest
Exactly.
in selling things as well. You know?
Exactly.
And now you see what I said at the beginning, the reason why these things
Yeah.
happen. This young man is already taking the responsibility to take care of his mother and his
Eh,
younger ones,
yeah.
stepping into the shoes that does not fit.
Yes.
So it's about time that we begin to let people understand that if you cannot provide for your family, like, what will it profit your family
Mm.
if you die, you commit suicide? You
Yeah.
want you want to provide for them. You couldn't
Yeah.
see them suffer. Now
Yes.
you decide to go. How do
Mm.
you think they will feel once
Mm.
if they realize that it was because of them that you decide to take your life?
Mm.
I bet you, as a parent would rather have you around. You
Yeah.
manage the little food you can provide, or the
Mm.
family can provide, you manage it and
Mm.
have you alive than you leave them because you couldn't
Yeah.
provide. And also,
Yeah.
the youth also have to begin to accept that they are youths. A lot of men
Definitely.
commit suicide because they can't provide for their family. Their
Mm.
wife may be talking them down, saying all sorts of things to them. They feel inadequate. They feel like, I'm not a man enough. You are man enough. If you don't have today, you can have tomorrow. All you need to
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
what can I do different? What can I do to change?
Yeah.
It's not about bringing, it's the effort that you put in the things that you want to do. When the other
Mm.
person see it, it eliminates the anxiety. This fear
Mm.
of, my wife will leave me, my girlfriend will leave
Yeah.
me, my parents will go hungry. The youth
Mm.
also needs to start thinking, what about me? I am
Mm.
youth. What about me? Think
Yeah.
about yourself also. What about you? Don't carry on what you cannot take. Think about
Mm.
yourself, because if you are okay, your family will be okay. If you go
Yeah.
into business and you
Eh,
start selling, buying and selling, if you're okay, your parents will be okay? What if, because you as the man in the house, you are always down, you're always emotionally sad, maybe that is
Yeah.
also part of the problem.
Yeah.
What
True.
about,
True.
what about accepting that I
Mm,
can't provide now, but I can provide later? What about
mm,
you? You see, why they commit suicide is because they have left themselves.
mm,
They have left themselves.
yeah. Yeah.
And no one is taking care of that person who has left. See yourself as a little child. No
Mm,
matter how big you are, whether an adult or youth, you have left yourself. That is why you are feeling these emotions of depression, emotions of anxiety, emotion that you want to kill yourself. You have left yourself and you want to care about other people. If you are taking on something you are struggling with, think about, can I handle this? If you can't, leave it. If you can do it, you go for it. If you can't, leave it. Think
yeah.
about yourself.
Absolutely.
You understand? What will it profit you? It's like, for example, I want this thing so much. I want it desperately, but I can't have it. And I'm killing myself. I'm going sleepless night. I must have this, but I don't have the
Mm,
money. I don't have the money to get it. But maybe I will now start to fight, to get angry, upset. If I see somebody who already have it, I'm jealous, I'm envy, I'm not happy because I don't have it. Now I am feeding myself with pain of anger, pain
mm,
of sadness. Because I filled myself with so much pain and envy and jealous, I will not find the energy to go and work hard and achieve this
mm.
thing,
Eh,
you know? So,
yeah.
one of the ways is, if I cannot afford this thing today, I
Mm,
have to find the strength, the zeal to drop it.
yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's not for me. A lot of time we hold on to something that's not meant to be. We hold on to something that is not meant to be a lot of
Yeah.
times. Maybe that girl who is planning to leave you right now is not for you.
Yeah.
Maybe your parents, who you cannot provide for, can manage little, but you want to give them big. The
Yeah.
little that they have is better than you going to fight to get 1 million and you go and die. So think about yourself.
Mm,
Always think about, can I do this? Don't take
yeah.
what I'm not.
Mm,
Talk to somebody. You see, it's because nobody is telling them,
mm,
if you can't feed your family, you can't feed your family. It's not, how do I say it? This thing is very common in Africa and it's also here
yeah.
as well. Here is a
Mm,
different, here is more in Western world, it's more of peer pressure.
mm,
I want to make it. I want to provide for my family. I want to be the next beyond the Jay-Z. I want to be the next Bill Gates. I want to make so much money. I want to take my parents out of poverty, out of hardship.
mm,
All these things have takes time, like you said, Davido. All these
mm,
things takes time to get.
mm,
All those people you see today, that when you look
mm,
at them, you feel like you have not done enough. It took them time too. Maybe
mm,
what you might not know is that maybe there were time. when they were also experiencing what you're experiencing, but they stayed strong and made it today. If you don't have anything you're doing at the moment, like Davido suggested to somebody, you don't have to be employed. If you look for white collar jobs and no one is offering it, be your own boss, create your own thing. What is it that you can do? Ask yourself. And Davido, one of the things again is when the youth are not able to identify their potentials.
Yeah.
It can also make them feel inadequate. It can make them feel like I'm nobody. What do you
Yeah, that's very true.
when somebody have not found their passion,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. That's
So
very true. That's very
so
true.
we need to help them to
Yeah.
discover their
Mm,
purpose. What
mm,
is it that they love to do? What is it that they want to do with their life?
exactly. True.
So, audience, if you are watching, you want to call in, you want to contribute, you have something to
Yeah.
say in this area of depression. Maybe you know somebody who is going through depression and you are lost for words of what to say to them. You can call in to be part of the show. This is the number you can call on to. You can call on this number.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
That's really great, and I think this issue of depression it's an issue worldwide. It's
It is
it's uh,
worldwide.
it's
It is.
worldwide. Yeah, it is worldwide, and I think it's now affecting our side, especially in Kenya. Like 20 years ago, you could not hear these issues of
Depression.
suicide and depression, yeah, because our parents were so strict on us. One thing that has contributed to this issue, I see, is also because of the revolution, because of the changing in the way of lifestyle. You see,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
there are telephones, there is a lot of access, a lot of information. You see,
Mm,
so a lot of young people want to be like this tomorrow. They want to
mm,
gain this within a short notice, you know,
mm,
because they can see it on Instagram, they can see it on Facebook, they can see it on Twitter. But
mm.
that's not the way it is. You see,
Yeah,
and also they don't have information. They don't have the right information or they don't have anybody who can tell them no, it's not like this. You know, it's not like
exactly.
this.
No one
It
to
used to be
advise
like
them.
this. Yeah. We
Mm,
need to we need to create a lot of channels which are providing information or which
mm.
are providing advice to these young people of ours, so that at least they can understand it is not like this. It is like this. It is like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
I suppose you are on a mission to do this, or to doing
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
Provide
Very much.
workshops, events. And
Yeah.
anyone, if you are watching right now, you think you could be part of the solution.
Yeah.
This, like you said, we need to start to this day and age, and this day and age and the revolution today has caused a lot of
Yeah.
youth. When I was growing up, we were not hearing suicide. Well, you want to kill yourself for
Yeah.
what? You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
true. That's
If a girl leaves you, you don't kill yourself for that. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
if you don't have, I remember those days. When somebody don't
uh,
have, they go and borrow from their friends, and if it's clothes, they go and borrow and they wear. You know,
yes.
those
True.
days you borrow shoes. Oh, can I put on your shoes? Can I put on?
Yeah,
I'm going to
can
scratch you.
I take your clothes?
Can I take your clothes? And these days people are so proud. They don't want to ask. They don't. they want to get it themselves. This pride, this expectation that, you know, you have to get your own. You have to be affluence. You have to make it quick, 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 quick. There's no patience
Yeah.
anymore.
Need
And
patience.
if
Yeah. Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
is slowing them down, that is where the
Mm.
damage is coming from. That is where the
Yes.
damage
Yes.
is all coming from, because no one is saying slow down.
Yeah. For real. For real. That's true.
Take
That's
it,
true. That's for real.
take it slowly. Tomorrow
Yeah.
you can have it. You know,
Yeah.
you
Mm.
know, we need to find a way, because
Mm.
if you watch most of these, even sometimes, how do I say it? Even when people are doing something, because I've heard big business men, women commit suicide. And the question now is, why are they committing suicide?
Mm.
You know, now you come to see that it's about what the person has internalized, what
Yeah.
they believed, what they have for themselves. You know,
Mm.
maybe at some level, or so at some place, at some what in their life, they feel rejected. You know, there are some people who
Mm.
cannot handle rejection, you know. So
Yeah.
all these feelings of depression comes from building, it comes from belief, our belief system. What is it that we have believed? When I say belief system, I don't mean religion beliefs. I mean, what
Mm.
is it that you believe about yourself? What is it that you
Yeah.
believe about what somebody called you or said about you? What is your
Mm.
take? How did you internalize it? You know, if somebody said to me, if somebody said to you now, oh, you are stupid. Now, how
Mm.
do you internalize that?
Yeah.
Do you
That's very
interpret it as, yeah, you know, maybe I'm stupid, you know, maybe I'm crazy, maybe
true.
I'm really stupid? Or do you
Mm.
say, no, I'm not stupid. I'm
Mm.
not stupid. So it's about how do we internalize the things that are happening around us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. True.
What is his name? He couldn't join us back up again.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Awesome.
Yeah. 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 I think they have disappeared a bit. I think because sometimes because of network issues and
Network. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have a bit of network challenges here.
Mm,
And yeah, I think it has been a very good discussion, and I've also gained a lot of experience from you, from your words. Also, I've gained a lot of experience, and we are working on actualizing. We are working on actualizing solutions towards
yes.
this situation. Yeah, and
Exactly. Exactly.
we are going to organize some workshops, some events, so that we can bring these youths. I know we cannot accommodate all of them, but we are going to create a train or a pilot, which is going so that we can ensure that these ones they also assist the other youths
Yeah.
who have not gained this information.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah,
You know,
and
we
yes.
have said much, and audience, like I've
Mm.
said, you can always get in touch with us. You can always look out for Davido. He's going to leave us with his information, his social media handles,
Mm.
how you can reach him.
Yes,
He's
yes.
putting together an event
Mm.
coming up soon, a
Yeah,
workshop
yeah,
to
yeah,
help address some of these feelings, where you can go, share your feelings. They can help you to
yeah.
understand what you are going through. So the video is really nice having you to come to Tina Talk Show to share some of these
Thank you so
experiences.
much. Thank
We
you
know,
so much.
we plan to have some youths with us,
Uh,
but
yeah,
unfortunately,
yeah.
um, it didn't happen today. Maybe next time.
But next
This will
time,
not be the
next
last
time.
time we hold this meeting, this talk.
Yeah,
Next time, hopefully,
yeah.
we'll have some interview, some youth who will be able to tell us exactly how you are feeling and what is going on. So before we go, can you tell the audience what how they can reach you?
Okay, okay. For me, you can reach me through, mostly I'm active on Instagram. You can reach me on Davidoofficialke.
Mm.
And then KU, it has a flag of Kenyan at the end. You can also reach me on Instagram, on Twitter at Davidoofficialke, and also on Facebook, David Olomunyak. You can reach me. And my numbers are plus 254 710 457655. I'll repeat, plus 254 710 457655. Yes, it's the video official KE, the general.
The general, the only Davido official KE out there. Once you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
Davido,
true,
is
true.
up in all social media
Yes, yes,
platforms.
yes.
So
Yeah, true, true.
thank you so much, David.
Thank you too so much, Tina. And I'm so humbled to be in this show.
Uh, thank you
Yeah,
so
I'm
much.
so humbled. And I hope we'll
Audience,
have another interview soon.
say it again.
I
Mm.
hope we'll have another interview soon. We'll have another talk very soon.
We will. We will anything to support
Yeah.
the movement. Just we definitely we will keep in touch, see how we can come together to ensure that we address some of these issues through events, conferences,
Yeah,
and workshops. Okay.
yeah, true, true.
Just look
That's very
forward to
true.
this because we will be coming up more with youths, especially with the
Yeah,
youth, to
yeah.
actually address this issue. So thank you so much. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
Audience,
Thank you
thank you.
too so much.
Yeah, hold on, just stay there, David, for me. Okay, I'll be back to you.
Okay,
So,
okay,
audience, okay, as always, I don't know more. I don't know about you, but you see, this is just the first time that I have, this topic of people going through depression, the understanding of depression and people committing suicide, start to talk about how we can support people because all these things wanting to commit suicide is when somebody could not see another way out. When there's no another door, they think is the only door that they know. Now we have started to talk about it. The mission, the aim is to allow people who are experiencing these thoughts to know and understand that there are other doors. Better still, there are windows of escape about all these feelings. Life is not one way. Life is not one size fits all. Okay, so if you have been affected by any of this discussion today and you would like to get support, you like to have a talk, you want someone to talk to, like you've come to that place where think you can't think ahead, get in touch with us. Okay, get in touch. And if you are watching us from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe so that way next time you will be the first to be notified when we'll be coming up again with the youth to also to actually come and tell us what is going on in their mind. And if you are watching us from Facebook, don't forget to like and follow this page so that you will always be the first to be notified. You can also find us on Instagram, Tina Talks Show. Thank you so much, audience. Like always, this platform is a platform that is dedicated for you. Yes, for you to come and share those your amazing stories. Okay, we are waiting for you. Until next time, and bye for now.